Hi everyone, welcome to my shop. It's small, but cozy. It's also really dark. It's like a dungeon down here, but that's what we're here to fix. So stay tuned, and we're gonna go from this to this.
All right, let's take a little shop tour. Shouldn't take too long. Here's the workbench over here with my overhead light. It's a good light, but creates a lot of shadows since it's downcast. If you see my wine rack video, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, here's a link to it if you want to watch it. And after watching this back, I realize I do need to clean up my workbench. It looks pretty ugly. So let's move on. I got this light bulb just controlled by a switch on the wall behind us. It's not very good, very yellow. My other main light is blocked by the garage door when it's up. So that creates a problem. I always have to do work with the garage door down. And my last light source is over in the corner there, another light bulb switch. Not very good, and frankly, I'm embarrassed to even show you what it looks like. Yikes, I need to clean that up. Here are the lights I'm going to be using. These are Barrina lights, 8-foot long LEDs. I'll leave specs in the description if you're interested.
Alright, let's get this cut open. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of hardware, clips, screws, looks like connectors, caps for the connectors. Okay. And what are these? Extension cords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like one's got a little damage coming out of the box. Should be okay though. Let's see how these mount. Looks like they're pretty easy.
These lights are really easy. In fact, I learned halfway through the project I probably could have just used double-sided tape. Now, these are the lights themselves. You can see pretty solidly constructed for the price. You know, they're not top quality high-end, but they do the trick.
23 feet long. Each shop light is 8 feet. You can connect them.
At this point, I'm just trying to get the best layout. I had all these grand plans to draw everything up in AutoCAD and evenly space it and do this professional high-end installation. And then I realized how much time it was taking me to do all this. And this isn't my permanent residence. I'm not going to be in this small shop forever. So why spend the time and energy to do this fancy installation? So I'm just going to wing it and get the best light coverage I can possibly get. And the last reason why is because these walls and this ceiling just are not straight or flat or square to each other. It was actually a nightmare measuring everything and getting so many different dimensions and dimensions off of things. For example, that garage door rail is not straight and parallel to the other one. So just to give you some insight, I'm trying to lay out the brackets. This is the first light, and my original plan was to do 4 brackets per light since there's 25 total brackets and 6 lights. But I realized after I installed the first one, which you'll see in a minute, they don't need all 4. They only really need 2, one on either end. These light fixtures are really light. I mean, maybe a pound or 2 each. Like I said earlier, you could just use double-sided tape if you didn't want to mess with drilling into your ceiling. The only caution I would say with the double-sided tape is if you live in a warm climate, over time the glue and the tape could fail and the lights could fall. Once you have your brackets installed, the light just snaps right in. It's really very simple. I'll show you once I get these brackets installed. But while you're waiting, you might as well hit the subscribe button down below. This way you can stay up to date with my content. I do plan to release a video hopefully every 7 to 10 days, schedule permitting of course. Now back to the ASMR. Here's a close-up of the light installed. All you gotta do is just pinch on one side, it snaps right out. Then, just press on it and it'll snap right back in.
Well, that's only with 2 lights hooked up. This place is super bright now. What a difference. Huge difference.
So if you notice, I've skipped ahead. I didn't show you the rest of the lights being installed. Pretty much the same thing over and over. Now I'm just wiring up the power cords. I found this cheap RF controlled outlet at the big box store, and this is what I'm going to use to control the lights. Now let's test it out. I assure you I am not playing with the camera settings here. This is me just literally turning them on and off, and what a difference. I can't even describe how much brighter my shop is now. It's almost too bright. I'm going to have to turn the camera exposure down. And lastly, here's this sloppy install. It's not perfect, it's not pretty, but it's effective. And that's what I was really trying to go for here. Quick and effective. Again, this is not my permanent shop, permanent residence, so I will be moving probably in the next 6 to 9 months. So that's all I got. As you can see, we went from this dark, dungeon-y type shop to a very well lit shop. And it was very affordable. All the details will be in the description below. And as always, if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment in the section below what I can do better for next time. Thanks again, and take care.